Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Question: who do y'all think should be the starting point guard? Kemba Walker or Derrick Rose? Let's talk about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. So who you think we're going to start? The $43 million man or the $17 million man? For those who are not familiar with the contract, Derrick Rose is the $43 million man. And I know Kemba Rose is predicted to be the starting point guard for the New York Knicks this season. But let's talk about that for a second. Especially I ain't trying to be like I'm the New York Knicks coach, but I think that our super coach, our coach of the year, Tom Thibodeau, can get really creative with Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker. Instead of just, labeling Kemba Walker the starting point guard right off the bat, I think, like I said, he can be creative and he can change things up. But what I mean by that is, like, you watch the NFL and they have running back by committee. Well, we can have a starting point guard by committee. All right, maybe 2 nights out of the week. Let's say like if we have 4 games and from Monday to Friday. You know what I'm saying? We got 4 games. This so happen. We're gonna be having some back-to-backs, and we all know Kemba Walker knee, and we trying to keep both Kemba and Rose fresh. I'm not gonna say if, but when we get to the playoffs. So Derrick Rose has come out here, start 2 nights out of the week. Kemba Walker, he'll come and start the other 2 nights. We have a game on Saturday or Sunday. We can bring in, this is why I'm saying the Knicks and the Knicks management did a very good job this year in the draft. We could bring in my man Miles McBride, or we can have Emmanuel Quickly. I know Quickly is not really a point guard, but I think in some cases, when we rest in Derrick Rose, depending on how our season is going, we could bring 1 or 2 of them guys in. I think more so McBride, more so than Quickly. But the Knicks are right now, we're in unfamiliar waters right now because we're not used to having a option at point guard, and right now we do. Right now, this video is about who should we start other than who we going to get to start. But like I said, last season, Derrick Rose, he averaged 25.6 minutes per game, whereas Kemba Walker averaged 31.8 minutes in 43 games because he didn't play the full season out. And theoretically, this is what I think the Knicks could do. They can split the responsibility, like I just was saying. It just be evenly and keep both of these. And I think by them doing that, they can keep both of these guys healthy throughout the entire season. And then we get to that playoffs, you never know what can happen. Because I really think Derrick Rose is kind of rejuvenated. He's on a team that he wanted to play for. He got a coach that he liked playing for. And then Kemba Walker, he's back home in New York where he always wanted to play. Right now, he probably feeling he only at the New York Knicks because if he was a good player, he'd still be on Boston or whatever. I'm not saying he was a good player, 'cause we all know what kind of player he is. But if they believed in him, he would still be there. And the Knicks believe in him, so he coming home, and I'm expecting good things from Kemba Walker. Now, one of my reasons is why Derrick Rose should be the starting point guard. I'm gonna read the stats for each player, but still, I still go with Derrick Rose. I know some of y'all gonna be like, hey, when we get the stats, but I'm just gonna tell you at the end of I finish reading the stats why I think Derrick Rose should be the starting point guard. Derrick Rose, he averaged 14 points last year, 4.2 assists, and he shot 47% from the field. As when Kemba Walker averaged 19 points, he averaged 4.9 assists, and he shot 42%. Derrick Rose average from the field is higher. That means he's taking more. He's taking, like I say, high percentage shots, whereas Kemba Walker is not. I mean, Kemba Walker point percentage is higher because, let's face it, Kemba Walker is a little more flashy than Derrick Rose at both of their stages of their career. But at the same time, I would go with Derrick Rose because like I said, Kemba Rose is flashing. He scored a little more, but he's streaky. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what he's going to give us every night. He's going to give us his heart, but you know what I'm saying? And the 19 points. But you know how when you do the averages, you know how he can have a game where it's just 12 or 6 points, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, he's a streaky shooter. He can get hot. Where we see him get hot the last season, when we thought we had him and he came back. Let's get out of it. I'm just glad he's on our team right now. But at the same time, I still think if Thibodeau go by point guard by committee, I think it'll work out very well. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about in the comment section. But I'm really thinking about that will work, because we have McBride that could even spell them in between that too. Emmanuel quickly, even Quentin Grimes. Even at some point we can put R.J. Barrett or even my man Julius Randle, MIP, most improved player. You know what I'm saying? We got an option. Knicks haven't had this many options before, and I'm feeling really good about this season. I know a lot of y'all are. So I just want to say, stay safe, God bless, and y'all know my saying. So I'm just gonna get right to it. Peace.